What's up? James, I'm out here. I'm out here to motivate you. Need you to clap with me. You might not be happy, but I'm gonna be honest to you, it does get better. 6 years ago, I lost mines. When I go back to that, and I'm talking about my mom. When I go back to that vision, when I was a child, I didn't really get gifts. One of the most things that we make so important these days. The most meaningless thing, gifts. But when I go back to that vision when I was a child, I realized all my cousins were getting gifts, and I was upset. But the most important thing that I saw in that visual was I was surrounded and presented with love. And as I got older, I realized certain people that I saw in that visual are not here today. But it helped me be so grateful because I realized that God gifted me with something. He gifted you with something. And when you look in that visual, I need you to open up your eyes and realize that some of those people are still here. And when we grieve, sometimes, I promise, these holidays, these days, we're like, it's not the same no more. There are people who are attached to us. And when we get in our emotions and when we start looking at and focusing on the things that we don't have, or the things that we lost, and overlook the things that we do have, we shut down and we become emotionless. I don't even know if that's a word, but I'm making up a word. And we detach ourselves from the people who actually love us, and what it does is it causes hurt and it affects them as well, because they most likely are going through it too. But the most important gift that was in that vision was family. So griever, it's okay to grieve. Because when you grieve and you let it out, when you cry, I promise you it brings relief. But the most important thing that I saw in that visual, the gift, the thing that God presented, when you surround yourself around love, family, it brings comfort. See, what happens, y'all, I promise y'all, when we go through these holidays, we focus on getting PlayStations and cars and toys and all this stuff that's meaningless, and overlook the most thing that's important. And we shut down and we isolate ourselves and say, I don't want to be bothered no more. And we forget the importance of coming together. And I promise you, when we come together, it can help us through that grieving stage. We focus on these meaningless things, and the most meaningful thing is your child. That one that's connected to you, that's still here, that's in that vision. So I ask that you just open up your eyes, and I need you to look. King, your wife needs you. Queen, your husband needs you. The children that you have, that family that you still have that's here, they need you. And when we give up, the ones that's attached to you, they might give up. When you sad, they sad. When you cry, they cry. When you internally going through it, they internally going through it too. But I promise you, when you say I'm going to be strong through this, even though I'm going through this, they'll be strong and they'll go through it too. Because I promise you, in due time, it gets better. I'm just a motivator, and I'm still grieving too. But I promise you, go through it, and you will get through it. Love you.